To all, this is for class 6 MSc. Class 6 we had done chapter 2nd. Now today we are going to start our chapter number 3, calm mind and a pleasant behavior, the right attitude. So in this chapter we will learn the benefits of having calm mind and pleasant behavior. If one has the calm mind, then the success is going to be very easy for him. Whatever the condition came in the life, one should have calm mind and pleasant behavior. These are the two important things that we should have. So, along with the regular physical exercise, right eating and personal cleanliness, a calm and composed mind, a positive outlook and pleasant behavior will help you perform better in your studies, enable you tide over everyday problem and overcome sundry obstacle. Beside making you an object of affection and more popular with your colleagues, friends, elder, teacher and juniors. Once you replace negative thought with the positive one, you will start having positive results. So, if you eat well, you do your physical exercises well, your personal cleanliness is also good. But if you don't have calm mind and pleasant behavior, you are not going to get success. So, it is very important to have calm mind and pleasant behavior. By this, your thoughts will also be positive. If you have positive thoughts, then your results will also be positive. Now, Ravi was never popular with his friends and acquaintances because of his sulky and negative attitude. He frequently got upset, disheartened by the little problem that he faced routinely. All this affected his studies adversely and his grades dropped. Then Ravi changed and this changed his life. Here's how. So one boy named Ravi, he was not popular among his friends because he always remained upset and disheartened. He always keeps negative thoughts which also affect his studies and he is unable to gain good grades. Now, but one incident happened in his life which changed his life and he started behaving positively. He started living happily. So what was that? We will learn in this chapter. So starting the chapter, once a pleasant Sunday morning, Ravi felt like being alone for a while. He had his breakfast and went out for a walk along the well-laid out garden at the city center. He sat on the wooden bench under a clump of neem and peepal tree and looked morosely at the rows of the flower bed that adorned the lovely garden. Nothing seemed to lift his spirit, neither the birds twittering among the leafy bog, nor the colorful flower or the children gaily playing around. So it was Sunday morning when Ravi went out from his house. He had his breakfast and went out from his house and he went to a garden at city center. He sat there on the wooden bench under the peepal tree and there he felt very lonely. Although the atmosphere was very good, birds were twittering and children were playing and colorful flowers were there, but he was unable to see all these happiness and he was feeling very disappointment by sitting there. Then he chanced to look up at the tree directly in front of him. Two birds were making a little nest. Curiosity aroused. Ravi watched more instantly as the bird flew away and back, carrying tiny twig, sherd of cloth, thread and all sort of little objects each time. The male bird skillfully wove these into an amazing fabric using its beak, and the nest was almost complete when a playful monkey jumped upon that very bough, and to Ravi's dismay, the impact dislodged an unfinished nest and it was swept away by the wind. The poor birds watched their labor go fruitless. So, where Ravi was sitting, there was a tree, and Ravi thought that let us see this tree also, and he saw what he saw. The two birds were making their nest. The two birds were doing very hard work to build their nest. The male bird carrying the tiny things in order to make his nest. Very soon they built their nest, but unfortunately a monkey jumped on that tree and their nest had been broke down. Now, what Ravi was watching all these things, and he thought that their two birds, all the labor had gone in vain. They gone fruitless. Now Ravi thought of his own disappointment, how he studied hard and long but failed to score well in the exam. And how it was that whenever he attempted to do something good, it turned into otherwise. Suddenly he was getting up to leave when he went. To his utter amazement, he saw the bird resume their short forays to bring the twig. The nest slowly took shape again while the little bird labored patiently. Ravi felt himself to be the part of this tireless endeavor. He fervently prayed for the brave effort of these little creatures to be successful. Finally, the nest was complete and anchored. Seeing this, that monkey had broken his nest and the labor of the birds had gone in fruitless, Ravi was very disappointed. But he was also saddened when he see that the birds start building the nest again. He was very surprised, amazed. And again, within short period of time, the hard work of the birds were able them to build their nest. So now, Ravi was praying that now their hard work should not go in vain. And he was also surprised that after getting failure, the birds still do not lose their patience and work hard. Now, the male gave it a few final tugs and sat proudly on the rim of its marvelous creation. Ravi was exhilarated, and he had just learned the most important lesson of his life. He got up, relieved of a great burden as he walked home with a spring in his step. He vowed to take a positive approach to his life and its challenges. He vowed to be happy and composed amidst failure and to never give up. So by seeing this, Ravi thought that if birds can do their hard work again and again and they have this much patience, why don't I? So he thought of doing the labor with patiently, and with the spring in his step, he went to the home and he start facing the challenges that are coming in his life. Now he is very happy and composed, and now he is not getting low marks. Now his grade also improved, and it is because now he thought that he will never ever give up. He will work hard until and unless he will get success in his life. So this was the chapter. Now your chapter is completed. The question answers I will give you in next video. Till then, thank you.